Hey guys, welcome to my review of Frase. So here is what I'm going to cover in this video. Firstly, I'm going to tell you everything about Frase, what it is, what it does, who it is for, when the company was founded. I'm going to talk about the team behind Frase, and I'm going to go through the main features of the tool. I will then take you inside the members area for a quick demo of the product. After that, I'm going to analyze some of the main competitors of Frase, and I will then talk about pricing. After that, I will look at some of the reviews of Frase to show you what other users think about the tool. I will then go through the pros and cons of the tool. And finally, I will tell you what I personally think about Frase. And guys, if you decide to stay with me till the end of this video, I'm going to reveal how you can get a discount of 60% off your first month of Frase if you decide to try it out. So if you're ready guys, let's jump right into it. What is Frase? Frase is the all-in-one AI content tool that helps SEO and content teams research, write, and optimize better SEO content faster. Who uses Frase? Frase is going to be great for you if you are an SEO manager, a content manager, a writer, an SEO focused agency, a freelancer, or a small business owner. Basically, Frase is going to be very helpful to you if you are looking to research, write, and optimize content for SEO. About Frase. Frase is a startup founded in 2017 and it is headquartered in Boston. It has a small team of data scientists, software engineers, and marketers passionate about the future of search, content creation, and conversational AI. The CEO of Frase is Thomas Ratia, and the director of growth is Matt Hurley. Frase's mission is to empower companies to deliver answers everywhere, and their vision is to create an answer-driven internet that is more accessible and human to everyone. Key components of the Frase platform. The Frase platform has 4 key components: research, write, optimize, and content analytics. You can use Frase to research the top results of any target search query to curate SEO optimized brief in minutes. Frase saves you from hours of SERP research by analyzing, dissecting, and centralizing the internet's best content in one place. You can write high converting SEO optimized copy at the click of a button. With Frase, you have access to a dozen of AI tools that generate automated outlines, blog introductions, product descriptions, FAQs, and more. The intuitive text editor of Frase allows you to use a topic model to score your content against your competitors. Frase's list of related topics, as well as the recommended number of mentions for each, will help you write like an expert and publish content that Google will love. With Frase's content analytics, you get access to a dashboard that automatically identifies and categorizes your best content opportunities. Frase uses your Google Search Console data to serve up actionable insights about what you should work on next. Okay, we are now going to dive into the different features of Frase, and I'm also going to do a quick demo so that you get a better idea of how the tool actually works. Now, that said, Frase has so many features that it is going to be impossible for me to go through all of them in this short video. So if you want to learn more about the different features in more details, Frase has very extensive learning resources that you can get access to at learn.frase.io. So I'm going to cover the major features of the tool, but I'm also going to cover some features that were recently released following a big update to the Frase AI Writer, which was on July 14th, 2022. As I've mentioned earlier, Frase has 4 main components. I'm going to go through each one of these components so you get a better idea about how to research, write, and optimize your content. But also I'm going to show you how you can use the content analytics to get actionable insights about how you can further improve your content so that they rank higher on SERPs, but also get recommendations about what to work on next. So let's have a look at the first component, which is research. So the first thing you want to do is click on New Document on the top right corner of your screen here. So you get this pop-up asking you if you want to create a new document or optimize an existing content. So we're going to create a new document. So I will put in a new target search query here. So I'm going to type in how to make money as an affiliate marketer, a beginner's guide. Now, one thing worth noting is that if you click on advanced settings, you get some further options. And by clicking on the language drop down button here, you get a list of languages that Frase supports. And by clicking on country, you can choose the country for which you want your content to be optimized and ranked for. So I'm going to leave it on United States, and I'm going to click on create document. The next thing we want to do is click on the Let's Go button here, and Frase will Google your search query and it will research, analyze and summarize all the results from the search engine, and it will just put everything in here. So we just need to give it a few seconds and it will do its thing. So there you have it. The analysis is complete and Frase has summarized and compiled the 20 top ranking search results from the SERPs. So what we can see here from the research that Frase has done is that the #1 ranking article is from DreamHost, and it has also broken the outline of the article for us to easily analyze the H1, the H2 and the H3 tags. And if you want to have more detail about what is included in each section, you just need to click on the section and you'll have the content that is in the article. So again, Frase has done this for the top 20 search results. The second component of Frase is writing your content. But before we do that, you would want to create an outline of that content. Now, there are different ways you can do that with Frase. The first way you can do that is by going through your competitors' search results and adding the headlines that they have used in their articles. For example, if I want to use this H1 here, which is a beginner's guide to affiliate marketing, I will click on this little button here and that would add it to the editor. Now let's say I also want to add this here. I will click on here and choose this one as well, and let's pick something else from another article. So let me choose this. Okay, let me choose this. So once you've got your headlines here, you can just select each one and put them as H2 or H3. So this is one way you could build up the outline of your article. Another way is to use the outline tab here. So I'm just going to delete this here and I'm going to click on outline. So what we can see on the screen here is basically the same thing as what we previously saw from the research results. It's just a different layout that Frase presents us, which is like visually easier for us to pick and choose the different headings. So let's begin with this one. I'm going to choose this head one here. Okay, I've picked the headlines I want to, but I want to change these headings here from H4 to H2. So Frase allows me to do that. I just need to click on the gear icon here and choose H2 and then click on the tick button here. And this is one of the new features that has recently been released. Once I'm happy with the headings that I've chosen and the heading category, I'll just click on Save Outline. Now from here I can paste the outline to the editor and I can start writing from here. But Frase allows me to do much more than that. I'm just going to clear this here just to show you what I can do with Frase. If I use this summarize option here, Frase is going to extract the key points from the SERP for each of the outline headings that you have chosen. And this is going to be summaries of the search results from top ranking competitors. So this is going to take about 180 seconds. So I'm just going to pause the video until Frase does its thing. Okay, so Frase is done writing the summaries and you've got a few options with regards to this. So if you don't like the summary, you can ask Frase to re-summarize that section by clicking here on the re-summarize section. If you want Frase to expand that section, that summary, you can also do that by clicking on expand summary here. And you also have the option to completely delete the section if you want to by clicking here. So if you're happy with the summaries that Frase has written, you can click on paste summaries and that will be saved in the editor and you can start writing your article. But Frase goes even further than that. So I'm just going to delete that summary to show you what Frase can do. You will see that there is a write draft option here. And if I click on that, Frase is going to use the summaries that it has generated to write each section of the article. So let's do that. And it will take about 65 seconds. So just like that, you can see the article being written in front of your eyes. So just like that, guys, we have a first draft of almost a 3,000 words article which has been written. And this is really mind-blowing. Of course, you can see that Frase is really fast. And the other thing I would highly recommend you to do is to read through the article and to evaluate if the content of the article is actually good. Now, there are a few other things you can use Frase to do as well. For example, for this first section here, you can see that the paragraph is quite short. And if I want to have more content on this, I just need to select this here. And I will ask the AI writer to write about this. So if I read this, just to check the quality, the term affiliate refers to someone who promotes a product or service for another company. In the context of internet marketing, an affiliate is someone who earns commissions by referring other people to purchase a product or service from a particular merchant. The affiliate receives a commission when the referred person purchases something through their link on the affiliate. So it's incomplete here. So I'll just click on Write More. The affiliate market is made up of individuals referred to as affiliates in companies that promote products and services for others. These companies are called merchants. Merchants pay affiliates to use their links in order to refer customers to them. When a customer clicks on the link and buys a product or service, the affiliates gets paid. That seems quite good, so I'm going to delete this one here. Let's say I want to write an introduction to this article. And what I can do is that I can click on AI Write here. And I will get different AI templates that I can use. So I will choose blog introduction for this blog post. And I'm just going to copy the title here and put it in here. And I'm going to click on Run Template. So there, just like that, I have an introduction of 134 words that I can use. So all I need to do is just click on this paste button here. And there we have it. So as you can see, guys, in just a few minutes, I've been able to get a first draft of a complete article. And I just need to go through it now and make sure that everything is really correct. I need to fact check everything and check for plagiarism and make sure that everything is good. Again, guys, like any other tool, this is not going to do everything for you. You have to put in your own judgment and contribution to make sure that the article is really good quality and it really answers the user intent, because this is what really matters. And this is what Google is going to really look at to rank your article. So this first draft is inspired from content which is already ranking on Google, on the search results. I personally think that this is really amazing and is going to really save you a lot of time. Let's now move on to the third component of Frase, which is optimizing your content. One of the most important ranking factor is how good an article is at satisfying the user intent behind a search query. And this is measured by looking at topic relevancy. That is how much on topic the article actually is. We know that Google wants to show the best search result to the users, and this is one of the factors it looks at when determining the ranking of the articles on the search results. The more on topic an article is, the higher the ranking of that article. Now, Frase understands this, and this is why it performs an LLP, a natural language processing analysis, on the top ranking articles on the search results, as well as on your article, and gives each of the articles and your own article a topic score, which you can see right here on your screen. And right now, your article has a 48% topical score. You will also notice that there is a golden bar here which represents the average score across your competitors. And if you want to see the score for each individual article in the search result, you click on all score here. And you see that the article from Smart Blogger has a topical score of 100%. So if we scroll down, further down that list, you will see that your article right now, without being optimized, is right here with a topical score of 48%. So we are going to use Frase to optimize the article and improve that score so that it ranks higher in SERPs. Now the question is, how do you improve your topic score? You will see on the right of your screen here that there is a list of topics which Frase has analyzed from the top ranking articles on the search results. And Frase is comparing those topics to what is in the document editor on the left here. So whatever is mentioned or not mentioned in the editor is going to have a repercussion on the color coding of those topics here. Like for example, affiliates is in red here. It means that you have mentioned the word affiliates more than what your competitors have. So if you hover on the score here, you will see that there is a text box that appears and you have further information that tells you that you have referenced affiliates 94 times, whereas your competition have referenced it an average of 11 times. If the topic is orange, this means that you haven't referenced that topic enough times. And if it is gray, this means that you haven't referenced that topic at all. And if it's green, this means that it's good. So what you need to do to increase that topic score is basically include those topics in your article. Let's take, for example, affiliate links. So if I come here, if I just type affiliate links, you will notice that the color code has changed from gray to orange, and the topic score has increased as well. Now, Frase also categorizes topics in different groups that you can find by clicking this drop down button here. And what this allows you to do is to find gaps in your article. For example, let's take titles. So maybe your competitors have covered topics in their titles which you haven't covered in your article. For example, there is passive income and there is also affiliate marketing in titles. So for example, if I change my title from a beginner's guide to a step-by-step guide for beginners, so you will see that this has changed from gray to green and the topic score has increased. Now, one really cool thing that Frase allows you to do is to compare how your article is performing relative to your competitors for certain topics. So for you to analyze that, you need to click on all scores and click on heat map. The heat map is kind of a table, a visual representation of how you are performing on each topic. So the first column here is your content, and the other columns here are for each one of your competitors ranking on the search results. Now clearly this is very interesting because you can visually see which topics your competitors are covering that you are not. You can also choose different topic groups to analyze. For example, if I choose top topics here and let's go through this list, you can see that all of my competitors have mentioned review in their article and I haven't mentioned that topic at all. So what I can do is that I can click on this little icon here and that would add it to the editor. So I can go through the list and add the topics that obviously are going to increase the topic score. As you can see, Frase makes it really easy for you to compare the topics that you have covered in your article to those topics which have been covered in top ranking articles for your search query. So that's it for content optimization. Let's now move on to content analytics. We first need to connect Frase to our Google Search Console account. And to do that, we first need to go to the dashboard, and we then need to click on SEO tools and then click on open tool here on the Google Search Console Content Analytics. You then get this screen here and you then click on integrate Google Search Console. You then choose your Google account. Click allow, And that's it. All right, Frase is now connected to our Google Search Console. So we go back to SEO tools, and if we click on open tools again, you then get this pop-up to choose the domain that you want to track. Once you choose the domain that you want to track, you click on save primary domain. Okay, so you've connected Frase to your Google Search Console account, but what does this allow you to do? Well, this allows you to answer a very important question, which is, what should you work on next? Based on your Google Search Console data, Frase will provide different statuses to your content. And these statuses provide an indication as to which content you need to optimize and which one you need to write. There are 7 statuses that you can use to filter the web pages on your website. So you've got top result, quick win, ranked, decay, opportunity, and unranked. So for example, if you want to look for content that you would want to optimize, you would choose the decay filter. And Frase will show you all the web pages that are decaying in ranking. I don't have much data to show you on this website, but I'm sure, guys, that you can see how valuable this can be. Frase allows you to easily identify opportunities for content that you can create and get ranked. And you can sort out those data according to clicks, impression, click-through rate, position, and I'm sure you can see all the cool things that you can do. There are also other analytics that you can look at. For example, Frase allows you to analyze clusters of keywords. For example, Frase allows you to analyze cluster queries. And if you want to check this out, guys, you can learn more about this by checking the learning resources at learn.frase.io. So there you have it, guys. That was my quick demo of Frase. So let's now move on and let's see some of the competitors of Frase. The main competitors of Frase are Surfer SEO and Market Muse. There is also a new tool which has recently been released, which is called Neuron. I've actually done a review of this tool a few weeks back, and you can watch that review by clicking the link that appears on the top right corner of your screen right now. Now, since Frase also has an AI writing assistant, it is also in competition with the other AI writing assistant tools you will find on the market, such as Jasper and Writer. Okay, so let's talk about pricing. Frase has got 3 plans: Basic, Team, and Enterprise. The basic plan is at $44.99 per month. The team plan is at $114.99 per month. And then you got the enterprise plan, for which you can get custom pricing. This is mainly for large teams needing flexibility and custom services. Now with the basic plan, you've got 1 user seat and you get 30 document credits. So this plan is mainly for individuals or solopreneurs or small teams executing an SEO content plan. The team plan is for larger teams and agencies that need maximum flexibility. With this plan, you get 3 user seats, and any additional seat will be $25 extra per month. And you also get unlimited document credits. Now, both the basic and team plans come with the content editor, the content brief, content optimization, shareable links, document folders, Google Search Console integration, custom brief templates, and 10,000 character limit per month for the AI writer. Frase also offers something they call the SEO add-on, which they charge $35 per month. With this add-on, you get unlimited access to the Frase AI writer as well as to other premium features. These features include the backlink and domain authority data for search results, and the multi-query and multi-domain documents. But how does Frase prices compare to those of its competitors? So if we look at the pricing of SEO Surfer, the basic plan is at $49 and you get to optimize only 10 articles per month with this basic plan. With the Pro plan, which costs $99, you get to optimize 30 articles per month. And this is the plan that compares with Frase's basic plan. And these prices that you see on the screen right now for Surfer SEO are for annual prices. And if I choose to go with the monthly price, it's even more expensive. The basic plan is at $59 per month and the Pro plan is at $199 per month. And this is really the price plan, the per month pricing that you would need to compare with Frase pricing. If we want to compare monthly pricing for annual plans, then Frase is even cheaper, because the basic plan, if you go with an annual plan, will cost you only $39.99 per month if you go with the annual plan, and the team plan will cost you $99.99 per month. The other thing worth noting is that Surfer SEO doesn't come with an AI writing assistant. However, they have worked with Jasper.ai to integrate their writing assistant tool. You should note though that for you to be eligible for that integration, you need to have a bus mode plan with Jasper, which will cost you $99 per month for approximately 100,000 words per month. So if we compare the basic plan with the SEO add-on, the total cost would come to $79.99 per month. And as I've mentioned earlier on, if you want to have the same amount of credit with Surfer SEO, you will need to go with their Pro plan. And if you want to have the AI writing assistant integration with Jasper, you would need to pay another $99, which would come to a total of $198 per month, compared to just $79.99 per month for Frase. The other competitor of Frase is Market Muse, and the nice thing with Market Muse is that they have a free plan, but their paid plan starts as from $7,200 per year, which averages to $600 per month. And if you want to add an additional user, that would cost you $99 per month. And their premium plan, which has the most number of features, costs $12,000 per year, which averages $1,000 per month. So as you can see, Frase has got very competitive pricing plans. And guys, there is a special offer you can benefit from right now, and this is a limited offer. You can get 60% off your first month with Frase if you choose to buy Frase from my affiliate link. Now, this is an offer that only affiliates can offer. So if you look at your screen right now, at the top right corner, you will see that sign up button here, which is in green. And it says sign up and get 60% off your first month. So you can get that 60% off by clicking the link in the description. And it's only then that you will see this button with this offer here. So if you want to benefit from that 60% off and give Frase a try, go ahead and click the link in the description below and benefit from those 60% off your first month with Frase. Frase reviews. Let's now have a look at some of Frase's reviews on third-party websites to have an idea of what other people think about Frase. I am now on the Get App website, and as you can see on your screen, the overall rating for Frase is 4.8 stars out of 5. And there are 314 people who have left a review. And out of those 314 reviews, 257 are 5-star reviews and 57 are 4-star reviews, which gives Frase 99% positive reviews. Let's very quickly go through some of those reviews. So there is a first review here from AV, and he says that Frase is an amazing software for content research. And Alex says that Frase is a great and inexpensive SEO content tool. Joseph thinks that Frase makes his content writing super simple. Let's now have a look at another third-party review site, which is Captura. And here again, Frase has an overall rating of 4.8 stars out of a total of 315 reviews. And if we have a look at J2, which is another review website, Frase has an overall rating of 4.8 out of 5 star. And here there are 211 people who have left reviews. And if I scroll down to have a look at some of the reviews, you will see that here Huang says that Frase is making his life increasingly easier. Peter thinks that Frase allows him to leverage his content creation. Mike says that Frase is simple to use for planning content, creating content briefs, and optimizing existing content. And David, who is the CEO of a small business, says that Frase has been their secret sauce for better rankings and creating powerful blogs. So as you can see, guys, there are quite some raving reviews about Frase here, and people are really enjoying this tool. Pros and cons. Let's now have a look at the pros and cons of Frase. Firstly, let's have a look at the pros. The first pro is that Frase has a great team and they have been making progress and improving the tool since it has been launched. We have also seen that Frase has a clear vision, so the team knows in which direction they are going and where they want to take the company. The second pro is that Frase has extensive learning resources, and you can also become a Frase certified expert if you want to. You just need to go to learn.frase.io and take their Frase certification quiz. The third pro is that you can research, write, and optimize your content, as well as get access to advanced analytics all in one tool. And as I have showed you, this is not the case with some of Frase competitors. And on top of that, Frase has continuously been releasing new features and improving the tool. For example, if I take you back to the dashboard and take you to the updates section, you will see that the latest update was on July 29th. And if I scroll down that list, you will see that new features have continuously been released. And if you are an agency or if you have a small team, Frase has some really nice team features. We have seen that with the team plan, you get free user seats. But with the content editor, you can also share your content by clicking the share button here. And if you have different team members working on a particular content, you can also add comments. For example, if I highlight a particular paragraph, I can add a comment. And to save the comment, I just click on save. So there are different team members who can work simultaneously on one particular piece of content and add their comment. And this is one of the latest features that has been released by Frase. As we have seen, Frase has a really competitive pricing structure when compared to some of its main competitors. And as I have told you, right now you can also benefit from 60% off your first month with Frase if you use the link in the description below to sign up with them. Let's now have a look at the cons. The first one is that sometimes the AI writer goes off. But that said, Frase makes clear about what you should expect with their AI writer. And to be honest, I think that this applies to any AI writing tool. I really like that Frase is transparent and clearly set expectations up front. They point out that the AI writer is a writing assistant and that you should not expect it to do the entire work for you. They clearly state that all AI generated content should always be supplemented with your unique perspective and altered to match your desired tone of voice, reviewed for factual accuracy, etc. They recognize that sometimes the AI writer goes off the rail, and this is normal. Through proper use, you can minimize this. So as you can see, it is not like Frase is trying to hide the facts and mislead its users. They are very upfront with what you should expect. The second cons is that Frase has quite a steep learning curve. And to be honest, this is normal given the number of features and functionalities that Frase has. But that said, once you get used to the tool, it becomes second nature. And this is normally the case with any tool really. The third cons is that there is no plagiarism checker within the tool itself. So you have to use a third-party tool to check the content for plagiarism. And lastly, compared to its main competitors, Frase has a limited number of languages for which you can use the tool for. Final thoughts. I believe that Frase is really an amazing tool, especially if you are an agency or an SEO specialist, or simply a small business owner trying to rank content on search engines. If you consider the team behind Frase, the work that they have done so far since the launch of the tool, all the features that they have released, or the improvements to the tool, it's no wonder that Frase has become a major player in their industry. They have a great vision and the team is clearly committed to the long-term success of the tool. I have no doubt that Frase will keep on improving and become better and better as time goes. Frase clearly has some limitations, but in my opinion, they are in no way a deal breaker. So there you have it, guys. That was my review of Frase. Just a reminder that if you want to get that 60% off your first month with Frase, you can use my affiliate link in the description below. I hope you have enjoyed the video, and if you have, don't forget to give it a thumbs up And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, guys, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch up with you in my next video. Cheers.